what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 movie Shredder figure. Now this is the figure based on the Shredder that was in the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. Now I did see that film in the theaters, I even have it on videotape. I actually still have the cassette from this was originally released, like on video. I still actually have this tape, Now this is originally part of the San Diego Comic-Con 2019, like exclusive event. You only could get this figure with like a Splinter figure and like 2 foot soldiers at the San Diego Comic-Con. Now I actually managed to pick up all 4 of these at GameStop, just like I do for the Ninja Turtles, because these are exclusive to GameStop, because right here, as you can see, I have the Splinter 2 as well, which I have a review for. And also have the 2 foot soldiers too, the Blade and Melee foot soldiers to go with this. So this is actually like 4 figures. Just like they did with the Ninja Turtles, we can get all 4 figures, but these are exclusive only to GameStop, Now, so some of the items that were available at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive thing, I won't have, because they actually have more items in it, Whereas these, they'll have just like some of the items, just like how the Ninja Turtles were. But I am definitely excited about picking this particular figure up, I am definitely curious to see how this is going to be, because there's no question. I think the Ninja Turtles from NECA, those got to be some of the best figures I've ever seen made, even just from NECA, But I'm going to just get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the actual box for the Shredder figure. You can see your Shredder inside with like its accessories and so on. It has like the original poster artwork. It says Shredder 2, Nickelodeon, and only at GameStop, So you only get these at GameStop, It has an image of Shredder right down the side of the figure itself, And even right here too, on the side, It also has like a scripture on the back too, with like images of the figure too, and his accessories, that he has. And it says, now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After wadding in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting quadrant. Their biggest enemy, the Shredder, ruthless leader of the Foot Clan, a criminal organization that's terrorizing the city. This highly detailed action figure stands 7 inches tall, and features 30 points of articulation, including double elbows to showcase Shredder's steely skills. I like how they have like the NECA down there on the side too. I think that's cool right there. Just like how the videotape was. I think that's kind of cool. FHE. So I'm going to open this on up and get into it. Now this right here is the actual background insert for the figure, and they actually have like this other accessory attached in here, which I'm going to pull out. Try not to actually rip it. And this is actually a Shredder's cape, which they have like in this plastic bag, so I'll touch on this too as well. Kind of excited about that. But this right is the background insert that comes with it, which has like that sword with the ladder. Alright. Okay, so as you can see, there's the Shredder figure. So right now I'm going to go ahead and measure him like I always do, And he's over 7 inches, almost like 8 inches in height. Now Shredder does come with like his own accessories. Actually, I guess you could say 2 actual projectile, well, I ain't gonna say projectile, but 2 basically weapons other than his claw, He has like this spear right here, which as you can see, a double-bladed spear. Nice detail. I like how it's simple, just like a simple silver chrome look to it. It's pointy too as well, and all this is black. I think that's kind of cool. And I think this is about yeah, it's just under 6 inches in height. Actually, it is about 6 inches in length. Next weapon that Shredder comes with is this actual this knife. Nice little cool knife he has right here. Just simply detail, no chrome, silver. I think that's cool. Even the handle looks nice. Then you also get a holster with it too as well. This little holster, I think that's kind of cool. So as you can see, there's like the other little hole, and you just take the knife and just like slide it right on in. So you got the knife inside the holster. So I probably always keep it like that, you know. Now Shredder also comes with like actually like 4 separate hands, so he has like 6 hands in total. Now 2 of the hands are these like his claw hand. As you can see, this here is like a top claw hand. Which looks cool, nicely detailed. And then he has like this underhand type claw too as well, with like a palm. So I think that's kind of cool. You can put Shredder in these different poses with his hand, you know, in the claw. So I think that's awesome the way NECA did that. That's really nicely done. Then he actually has like 2 separate, like just like empty hands. He has like a palm hand, which I'll probably be using sometimes, you know, like he's saying like stop, you know. Or he also has like a fist, like a closed fist. Actually, I think this is probably for like the spear or a knife or something. You could put something in there because it has like a grip in it. And the last accessory that Shredder comes with is this actual cape. And as you can see, they have it inside like this plastic bag. And right here is like the actual opening, so you know you don't have to actually rip it because they have it like taped down. So you just open it like that. And you just slide the cape on out. Oh, that is so cool that you actually get like his cape too, you know. So as you can see here, Shredder cape. That's how it looks like on the inside. You know, on the outside, that's how it looks too. Like this like tigery type look to it. And this is cloth material too. I think that's really awesome. You also see right here is the I think that's where you actually attach it at, like those loops right there. And this one right here too as well. So you just attach it around them. Now what I do is actually talk about the actual articulation of the Shredder figure. Well, as usual, I want to talk about the figure itself. This is an amazing figure. This has to be one of the best figures probably NECA has ever created that I know of, you know. The material, I like how it has like that glittery, like shiny look to it, you know. I like how that looks like it's wrinkled too, like the wrinkle in there, like it's inside the suit itself, and that's awesome. Even like the armor and stuff with these spikes, that stuff this is cool. Now I remember being like, I wasn't like a fan of this mask in the movie when the movie was originally released. I remember not really liking that mouthpiece, because you know Shredder's like mouthpiece is actually like solid, but it grew on me in the end though. But I like how the helmet looks very detailed and stuff, like weathered and stuff. Even this rail, like this belt rail, it's kind of this rail is like plastic, but he does have like a cloth belt right here too as well, you know. Kind of, you know, you can like it's like a strap on it, so it's probably where the knife can go. I'll probably give an example of it. Now that's kind of hard to see. You'll think that's actually part of the figure, you know. And of course there's like his hook right here on his hand too as well. And yeah, you can like rotate the hand. He has articulation in his hand too as well. And of course the arm can be bent up too like that, as you can see. It looks like it can be kind of brought out to right there. I'm not going to force it too much, or you can just turn it and then bring it out like that. So he does have like a wide open on it, you know, where you can actually extend his arm out like that, you know. Even the other one can be like if you raise it, you can kind of stand it like that, like out like that. And of course it bends too. And you can see like the detail in this one too, like the spears with the blade, the spikes, I guess you can call it. And that's kind of cool. And the spikes are even like on this down here too as well. This is an amazing figure. Everything, this is cool. Even his feet, you know. They have like the now they don't have like that pivot thing. They have that though, where you can actually push it down like that, or you can push it up. It doesn't like it can like bend to the sides, but you can like turn them though. You can like rotate them, I think. I like how he has like the toes too. I think that's kind of cool. Like you can see like the toes. These can be bent too as well. As you can see, you can bend the legs up. Now these seem to bend pretty well too. As you can see, they bend, you know. And of course, Shredder can do like the split too. I just leave it like that, but yeah, you can like open his legs kind of wide, you know. And his head can be like turned too. You can turn it, you know, different way. You can even angle it like that. He even like looks up. You can even look down too as well. Now Shredder, he does stand on his own, so I probably leave him like that because my turtles don't fall at all. They really do stand like on their own, you know. So yeah, I probably leave him like that. But another thing I want to touch on too with this, I know that Shredder's mask can be removed too, so I'm gonna see if I can do that right quick. And yep, as you can see, his mask can actually come off. And that's kind of cool. You can see there's the face of Orokosaki. That's what you call it, right? And you see that the scars like on his face too, you know, from a splinter has scratched him. And that's kind of cool. Detail in that is amazing, of course. And you can still, you know, be turning his head and stuff. Now another thing too, this here is the actual mask that was on him too as well, so you can see it. I like how it has like that screen thing, that vent right there where you can see it, you know. I think that's kind of cool. And you can see how this attaches to his face, you know, like when you look at Shredder's like a mask, where his helmet, you can see he has like these like his ears, where his ears at, like right there on the inside. That's where you actually attach the mask at, I believe. So I think you just fit it back on. So I'm gonna see if I can try it. It looks like it just goes right on too. I snapped it back on, you can even hear it snap on when you put it back, you know. Now what I do is actually show like the accessories like in Shredder's like hand, so I start with the spear first. One of the things I do know about the Shredder too, I don't know if this is actually right, apparently you can take his gauntlet off. Like when you remove his hand to actually switch out the hand, you can actually pull this off and see like that right there underneath. So I think that's kind of cool, you know. I don't know if it's designed like that or not, but just showing that, you know. Just giving an example, because what I do is put that back on and put this like fist back in. The hands come out pretty easy too, you know. Didn't have no trouble with them. As you can see, there's Shredder with the spear in his hand. It went in pretty good too, you know. I didn't have like no trouble with it, you know. So that's kind of cool. Of course, you can like rotate it. I think that's awesome. And the other accessory, as you can see, is this knife. I actually put the knife like in Shredder's hand too, as well. And I'm gonna give a demonstration. I'm sure you could probably put this like in this cloth, so I'm gonna try that right quick. As you can see, I actually put the knife back here in the Shredder's like cloth. I told you like this material right here, it's kind of like a cloth type material, you know. So you actually can like put it like on him like that, you know. So I think that's kind of cool. So I probably should keep that on him. Cause I wouldn't mind like in the front, but it's kind of like tight right there, so I just put it on the back. And again, these right here are the various like claws you can give Shredder, you know, like this palm claw. So I think that's kind of cool. I just leave it like that. I ain't gonna bother put them on, you know, just give an example that you have like 3 different claws that you can do. You got Shredder with like an open palm claw, another fisted claw, and this one can actually have a weapon in it because it has like that hole in it you can see where you can grip. So I think it's kind of cool. You got like 3 claw hands, you know. And I just wanted to show this hand real quick, which is the palm hand. That's a simple palm. I probably even have it like this sometimes, you know. Now what I'm going to show is actually the cape on Shredder too as well. So I'm going to try to see if I can do this. I think I did hear that this is kind of tricky, you know, so I'm going to just try to put this on him. And there's Shredder with like his cape on it. That is so awesome. There's no question I probably just spam him like with his cape sometimes, you know, so I think that's kind of cool. And it's actually kind of long too, like the cape itself. I'm actually thinking about, let me see if I can measure it. I'd just say it looks like it's about 12 inches in length, like the width of it. About 13 in length. Where as you can see, there's the cape. Now I must admit I did have like a little trouble getting into fastening on, but I did get it though, you know. It wasn't too difficult. I noticed I had to raise the head. I actually laid them down and then I cooked this together. And you can still actually throw like the cape back because it's kind of like a cloth material, you know, so you can actually throw it back kind of if you want. And actually, this has like a bendable wire in it too. See, you can actually bend the wire too, so you can actually have a shredded cape like bent like that. Like it's in the wind, you know. So he does have like it's like a bendable type material in it, so you can have it like bent like that, you know. Like it's blowing in the wind, so that's kind of cool. One last thing I want to talk about with Shredder too is this right here. You see this right here? That can actually be moved around. That's on his neck, that top piece right there. You can actually move that around his neck. So I don't know what that was really for. I know you can actually take his head off, you know, but I don't really bother that, you know. Okay, as you can see, there's Shredder with my 4 Ninja Turtles from like NECA too as well. So I think that's an awesome, like, you know, combination, you know. And these are some superb figures, you know. I still believe like the actual Ninja Turtles are some of the best figures I have ever seen, and I believe some of the best from the NECA period. You know, they're just amazing, you know, how awesome they are, you know, the design, the look of them, you know. Okay, so there's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 Shredder figure. Now they also had this figure in quarter scale too as well, you know. But I think this figure right here is just amazing. This is like an awesome figure. This is really, I am really impressed with this. If you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles movie from 1990, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, especially if you're like a fan of that particular version of Shredder. You know, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up. He has a nice amount of accessories. Like the articulation I thought was pretty good in it, you know, as well. And the detail and everything is just unbelievable. NECA really did do a good job with this figure. I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. It would go awesome with like the other figures, you know, if you had like, the other Ninja Turtles and so on, you know. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.